Hare Krishna. So in this video I will be telling how to calculate the Lagna or the Ascendant Rashi, which is the rising sign for a particular chart or horoscope. Let us come to the example number 1. I will be showing two examples, one for the AM birth and one for the PM birth. Let's begin with the PM birth first. On the table of ascendants, let us come to the page number 2, table number 1. Here this table is for the standard year 1900 AD for the longitude standard meridian of India, right? All these values are based on these values, standard values, and this is the time. Okay, so we have to find for 3rd May 2020 the required one. For this we will gradually derive from the base value. So the base value will be 3rd May. In the 3rd May, see what is the value at 12 noon. It is clearly mentioned here, 12 noon. So write down the value. This is, we are doing the sidereal time calculation. So this value is 2 hours 42 minutes and 48 seconds. Hours, minutes and seconds. This is in 1980 at 12 noon. Right? Now we have to calculate 3rd May. 3rd May. We have to calculate for 3rd May 2020. That is the year correction. We call it as year correction. Okay. So in the year correction, turn the page. Coming to the next page, we could see the current year. The ongoing year is 2020, or for whichever year you want to find it. So we will take the value plus 342. Always includes the signs. 342 is the minutes and seconds. Right? Now we will do the place correction for Hyderabad, because these values of time which we have taken, the sidereal time, this is for the standard meridian place that is passing through Jan, right? So the place could be anywhere in India to the east or to the west of standard meridian. Our place is Hyderabad, so we'll find out the place correction. Now locate where the place is in their latitudes, and the corrections are there. The corrections are given from page 100 onwards in the table of ascendants. Also, these corrections you might find in the page 145 onwards in the Indian ephemeris. You will find it there also for Indian cities as well as international cities. Just locate where Hyderabad is there. It is alphabetical order, and page number 103 Hyderabad under the sidereal time column. The last column is for the sidereal time correction. The one column before that is the LMT correction, and the two columns before that are the latitude and longitude of the place. So we find the Hyderabad sidereal time correction is plus 0 minutes and 3 seconds. Right? So plus 0 minutes and 3 seconds. We'll sum up this. This will be the value A, right? Which is the corrected sidereal time. Similarly, we will find the corrected local mean time. The local mean time given for our problem is 4:30 p.m. We'll write it down. Okay. Now we will put correction on it. Again, come to the same table, page number 103 for Hyderabad, where latitude, longitude and corrections are given. The first we've noted down the sidereal time correction. This time we are doing LMT correction. So under the LMT column, the third column, the LMT correction for Hyderabad is minus, note the sign please, minus 16 and 12 seconds. That is minus 16 minutes and 12 seconds. Now, what has to be observed here, whether this is a PM birth or AM birth, not exactly PM AM, whether it is afternoon birth, that is post 12 PM, or is it before 12 PM birth, right? Before 12 PM or after 12 PM. In our case, this is after 12 PM. So the birth which is after 12 PM is considered as a PM birth. So for the PM birth, we can rightly considered the LMT value as it is for the time interval. For the time interval, we will note this value as it is, no change. Okay, because it is the post noon birth. After 12 PM birth, we'll note down the time as it is. Now we have to do the correction for the time interval also. So for the time interval correction, come to the table of ascendant, page number 5. This is the page number 5, table number 4. The heading is clearly written, correction to the increase in the time interval, right? So find out for 4 hours and 13 minutes, what is the corresponding correction for 4 hours and for 13 minutes, right? So for 4 hours, as you could see, it is plus 0.39. That is 0 minutes 39 seconds is for the 4 hour correction. Now time correction for 13 minutes. Come under the minutes column, right? 13 minutes. Now exactly 13 is not given, but 12 and 18 minutes are given. We can consider 12 minute, which is again, sorry, this is the plus sign, I skipped it. This is plus 0 minute 2 seconds. Add this up seconds. Now this is the value B. Okay, so this is our value B. We have got both the values, the A value, which is the corrected sidereal time for birth or the time 3rd May 2020, and we got the second value as the LMT, the corrected birth time or the time of the event. Now since this is a PM birth, coming to the step 4 is, now since step 4 is, since this is a PM birth or a post 12 noon birth, so the condition will be A plus B, A value plus B value. Now this is actually the sidereal time for birth. This is the actual sidereal time for birth. From here starts our journey to calculate the Lagna. If you carefully see the columns, there are 0 to 24 hours. 0, the first column, and the last column down below is 23 hours, right? So for in the 24 hours, ascendant is rising. Different ascendants. One ascendant roughly takes 2 hours, right? It persists for the 2 hours. That is why 12 ascendant rashis in 24 hours, right? So you could easily see. Now for this, in this case, the place is Hyderabad. So we will locate the latitudes of Hyderabad. This is for Delhi. Now one more observation is there in the table of ascendants, that as you increase or flip the pages and go ahead in the booklet, you will find the latitudes are increasing from south to north. Okay, page number 26. Page number 26, you could easily see Hyderabad. For this particular time interval, sidereal time, which we have calculated, we have to find under 7 hours and 1 minute what is the corresponding sign rising. So locate 7 hours in the table. 7 hours. Okay, 7 hours and 1 minute. 7 hours. Okay, so here the difference is of 4 minutes. Now we have to calculate both the values. Okay, the difference, because we need for 1 minute, and the values are 0 minute and 4 minute, which are given in the table. So this 1 minute difference we will find out between the 0 and 4. Okay, so for 7 hour 0 minute and for 7 hour 4 minutes, the values we have to write down, and in the reverse order. So 4 minutes above and 0 minutes, because we have to subtract. Then here comes, you can easily look out in the table that the extreme left column is for the signs. S is written on the top. This S means the sign rising. So 7 hour 1 minute, okay, which lies between 0 and 4. The sign rising is 5. Hours, or sorry, degree is 21 degree and minute is 21 minute. So these two value we will write down. One which is for the 4 minutes and one which is for the 0 minute. Then we'll find the difference, and between 4 minutes, what is the difference in 4 minutes? Okay, and then we will find out the difference in 1 minute. It is just a proportion method we are using. Okay, so this is the 4 minute difference. 4 minute difference is this much. Therefore, 1 minute difference will be how much? 58 minutes divided by 4 minutes. Okay, so it would be roughly 14.5. We can take it as 15 minutes. Actual 15 minutes. Now this 15 minutes, add it to 7 hours 0 minute. Okay, so the value of 7 hours 0 minute was this value. That is, I am writing on the sides, 5 signs, 21 degree, 21 minutes. Okay, plus, because it is for 0 minute, 7 or 0 minute, and we need to add 1 minute value to it. Okay, and the 1 minute value we derived is 15 minutes. Add 15 minutes to this, we get 36 minutes, 21 degrees and 5 signs. Clear? Now this is the ascendant we have got from the table of ascendant. But here correction also needs to be done. Again, open page number 6 of table of ascendants. Ayanamsha correction heading is there, page number 6. Find out the year for which you are doing. We are doing for 2020. For 2020 it is, note the sign from above, minus 1 minute 1 degree 9 minutes. Okay, it is in degree and minutes. 5 signs, 21 degrees, 36 minutes is the ascendant value. We are doing the correction. Correction is in minus 1 degree 9 minutes. We'll subtract the value. Now you get the value as 27 minutes, 20 degrees and 5 signs. This is the actual ascendant you have got. 5 signs means Virgo ascendant, 20 degrees and 27 minutes. That's it. Isn't it simple? Yes. So let's proceed toward the already solved example which I have. I want to show you. Okay, so this is the solved example I want to show you. Now, that was the PM birth I have taken, which was after 12 noon. This one I have taken as 11:30 AM, before 12 noon. Okay, so step 1. Please now carefully you can look at the steps. Okay, calculate the corrected sidereal time. Sidereal time at 12 noon on 3rd May 1900, which will be from table of ascendant, the starting table number 1, which is the standard table. From here the date you can find out, 23rd May and all. You write it down. Then you do the year correction for 2020. You write the year correction from the next page of table of ascendants, year correction, right? And then the place of birth correction. For Hyderabad, turn over the last pages. These are the all places. You find the last column, this is the last column. You will get sidereal time correction. On the top it is written. Add this value or subtract this value, whatever is it. And you arrive at value A. Then step 2 is calculate the local mean time. Write down the local mean time, 11:30 AM I have taken. Do the correction. Again from the end page only, you see the LMT table, 3rd column. Add or minus the value and derive at some value. This is the time interval. Here the change is there. Why? Because we will not take direct LMT as the corrected time interval. We will not operate on this LMT. Okay. Here the change is, since this is a AM birth, we will subtract it from 12 noon. Okay, we don't want the values 12 hours ahead. We don't want subsequent values. We want the values in a range of 12 hours. So we will reduce from 12 this LMT value. Okay, after doing this we get this. Now over this value we will apply time interval correction. So in this table, the table below, we will look for correction for 0 hours and 46 minutes. This will be our B value. Okay, B value. So what we have seen for the PM birth, we take LMT as it is, the LMT, corrected LMT, the value we take as it is. So basically this step will be skipped. This LMT value will be taken as it is for the correction. And if it is AM birth, then we will subtract it from 12. We subtract this value from 12 and then operate on it the time interval. Okay. Now step 4 will be the calculation of sidereal time for birth, which will depend on whether it is the AM birth or PM birth. If it is the PM birth, then A plus B, and if it is AM birth, then A minus B. So now A value was there and B value minus, we'll get this value. After this, next step would be to find out the ascendant. Now whatever value we have got, 2 hours and something. So under 2 hours, in the table of latitudes, right, in the table of ascendant only, these latitudes are there all over. This table of ascendants is for latitudes only. So in this, find out for the place Hyderabad, that where is in 2 hours, right, what is the sign there. So the sign we get as 3 signs and 11 degrees. There is no variation in there. Okay, we don't require 2 hours 01 minute or 02 minutes or 03 minutes, right? We require simple 2 hour and 0 minutes, which is the derived value here. So there is no variation, so no need to find out the difference in the proportionate value. This is the direct value which you get. Applying the correction on this direct value, right? Ayanamsha correction to the ascendant value, you will get it minus 1 degree 9 minutes. This is from table number 6, table of ascendants. You will get it, and the corrected ascendant you will get here is this. 3 signs means Cancer ascendant. Okay. So this way you have to do the AM one and the PM one. All the best. Hare Krishna.